Hello.
Hi, we're back.
Sorry about last week. Our books. What happened? I don't remember. Oh, Labor Day. That's what it was.
Labor Day.
Labor Day. Yeah, Labor Day screwed up everything. So we didn't do a video last week, and this week's not any better as far
I
as
don't know
being.
why these people think they should get national holidays off.
Yeah, really. Well, it wouldn't be as bad if the other people would realize that they need to ship their stuff earlier to accommodate for that.
Especially when they say they're going to.
Yeah.
That's the, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then this week, also a cluster. Got some folks out sick. So if you tried to come here on Sunday or Monday.
And we apologize.
We apologize sincerely. But Joetta and I were out of town at the first in-person retailer meeting we've gone to since 2019. And yeah, we shouldn't have gone because there was a scheduling screw up on Sunday, and then folks got sick, so we ended up being closed Sunday and Monday, and we'll be short-staffed. It seems
all week,
maybe not Thursday. Hopefully not. Hopefully,
sporadically,
some people can make arrangements. But anywho,
other staff are working on trying to figure out how to cover.
So bear
with me.
It'll be
I may be here by myself for some of the time this week.
Like it used to be. So y'all come in, harass Joetta, buy lots of stuff. Definitely buy lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Anywho, we got some new books to show you. I guess we should start doing that because I want to go home. Oh, nope.
Oh, that's not the right thing.
Remove. I didn't want to put that up
We were
there.
In the right place.
Hey, sorry. There. That's what I was trying to do.
Look. We were just talking about the fact that we, made that bet with y'all that one day we'd have a professional video. You'd get 25% off. Yeah, don't lose that. I said that's very important. That's why I put it right there next to.
Okay.
That's my mouse for my thing.
You only have one mouse hole?
I only have one. The camera only fits on this side, and that's the side the mouse is on. Okay, we have to use two computers, so to make this work.
So
anyway, Batman Day is Saturday. Yay! We aren't doing a whole lot, not going crazy, but if you come in on Saturday and say Happy Batman Day, you can get a copy of Batman Hush. Or Batman Hush Special Edition, by the way. Didn't you say they're coming out with something in the future, hardcover Batman
Hush? There's a hardcover collection coming out of Hush that will have an original 5-page story by Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee. Somebody asked me if it was something that they had done way back when that was left out, or if it was something that they wrote and drew specifically for this. And I do not have answers to those questions, although I'm betting it's something that they drew specifically for this.
But we also have samples of the Batman Mystery Casebook, which is really cute, y'all. This just came out last week?
I think so.
Last week, 2 weeks ago. But we have, for the kiddos that come in on Batman Day, we have a sample of that.
I was a huge Encyclopedia Brown fan when I was a younger person.
Oh, me too.
So,
did you try to read the dictionary too?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No. But so I'm actually kind of curious about this. It just reminds me, young looking Batman. That reminds me of Encyclopedia Brown. So anyhow,
that's kind of okay. So we're gonna twist things up a little bit this week and start with our.
We are.
Graphic novels, because Derek told me that's where he put them in the order alphabetically.
No,
I started that way.
Okay.
But anyway, Adventure Game Comics. Adventure Game Comics is a new series of interactive graphic novels in the vein of Jason Shiga's hit graphic novel Meanwhile. Readers follow the story from panel to panel using tubes that connect them, and sometimes the path will split, giving readers a chance to choose how the story unfolds. Leviathan, which is volume 1, is set in a medieval coastal village where residents live in fear of a giant sea creature. Your goal as a reader is simple: defeat Leviathan. As you wander through the open world, the town's backstory is revealed. You can attempt to visit the library to try and learn why the Leviathan destroyed it years ago. You can stop by the castle to discover the town was once riddled with crime and theft. If you're lucky, you may find your way to the old wizard who may possess the one thing that could keep the Leviathan at bay. But not everything is as it appears in this village. Can you discover the secrets and stop the Leviathan before it's too late?
Actually, sounds like a lot of fun.
I loved Choose Your Own Adventure stories. So the idea of deciding which way my story is going to go in comic form. I love this. I want to read this book. I'm excited about this. But anyway, so
I have nowhere to put these. That's not what I meant for you to do.
Good stuff for the kiddies. Animal Crossing.
In my soup.
What?
Animal crackers in my soup.
No, that's Animal Crackers. This is Animal Crossing number 3, which is Deserted Island Diary.
Is asking if people know what
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I'm talking here.
Fazbear Frights graphic novel collection volume 1.
Wow, we can't even do this in alphabetical order. You asked me to put one in and then you leave it out.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, I did the kids' books first. Five Nights at Freddy's volume 1 Fazbear Frights from Graphics is what do you wish for most? It's a question that Oswald, Sarah, and Oscar think they know the answer to. Oswald wishes his summer wasn't so boring. Sarah wishes to be beautiful. And Oscar wishes to get his hands on the mechanical toy that's out of stock all over town. But in a twisted world of Five Nights at Freddy's, their heart's deepest desires have an unexpected cost. In this volume, 3 stories from the New York Times best-selling series Five Nights at Freddy's, Fazbear Frights come to life in a delightfully horrifying comics. It's a Dog's Life, Charlie Brown. A new Peanuts book.
How young are those kiddos? You're saying Five Nights at Freddy's is 4.
Pokemon Adventures XY Volume 3. And we are up to no ghoul.
Oh, excuse me.
This is from Colin Bunn.
I feel like I should have gotten a description of that.
And I feel like he didn't get a description of this, so I'm going to read the back because it says rules are meant to be broken, right? When a mysterious blood bank rolls into town, Gray can't help but get an eerie feeling about it. Could it be linked to his nightmares about vampires? After some investigating, Gray learns it's something more sinister than he could ever imagine, and there's only one creature who can help him, Lavinia. Despite the fact they are forbidden to talk to one another again, this spooky mystery is bigger than any promises between the ghouls and humans. In this thrilling sequel to The Ghoul Next Door, Lavinia and Gray team up once again to solve the town's mystery. That is ages 8 to 12, up to no ghoul.
Well, that's so fun. I'm not 8 to 12, but I want to read it.
I know. Sounds fun. So in our anime, we have The Apothecary Diary, Volume 6.
Actually, you can't put that into your DVD player and make it play, so we're going to call that manga.
Did I say anime again?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Black Butler, 23.
Oh, Black Butler, Mama Lama. Oh, Black Butler.
Into the deepest, most unknowable dungeon, Volume 4, which is Shrinky Wrapped.
That means it's naughty, folks. It's naughty.
My Happy Marriage, number 1 from Square Enix manga. Considered nigh worthless for having failed to inherit the superhuman powers of the bloodlines into which she was born, Mio Samori lives her days unwanted and unloved. Her stepmother and very own father have little time or affection for her, and Mio must suffer being treated as a servant by her half-sister who, unlike Mio, is blessed with the unusual powers of their blood. Ultimately seen as nothing more than a nuisance and a drain on the family wealth, Miho is packed off to the Kudo house as a bridal candidate for its heir, Kiyuka Kudo. Whispers abound about the Kudo clan, the most powerful in all the land, but will the allegedly cold and cruel house into which Mio aims to marry prove much warmer than the family she left behind?
And it's not shrink wrap, so it's not naughty.
Titan King, number 1.
Nope, didn't do that one either.
Eli Santos is a hot-headed Honduran teenager who has made enemies at every turn of his young life. Concerned for Eli's safety, his father prepares to send him away, but he is abducted by an alien scout. Eli has been selected to participate in a galactic tournament that will decide the course of over 1 trillion life forms using strange, gigantic creatures bred for war called Titans. If the old empire, the Varusians, win the tournament, they'll use their control of Titans to crush all those who stand in their way. To make matters worse, Eli has been partnered with Rex Leo, one of the most feared and uncontrollable Titans. Can Eli forge a relationship with this beast and challenge the despots who seek to conquer everything, or is he doomed to fail?
Alrighty.
The Witch and the Beast, Volume 9. And Volume 2, World Peace. All right, graphic novels. We have Always Never. An original graphic novel. No?
I got none for you, so you're going to do it yourself.
Now that I found you again, I would so love to make a little bit of space for you in my life. A place filled with seagulls with a view of the sea. Always Never.
Yeah, we're just going to go with that.
Archie Comics gives us Big Ethel Energy. Not all of us peak in high school. The new and improved Ethel mug is here. How have her fellow classmates fared since high school? All right, we've got Coven.
There's a whole lot more words there.
I wasn't going to read all those words. Give me Coven. Pull it up.
Oh, now you finally get to the one you told me to do.
That would be where it fits, alphabetically. MZ has always lived in sunny California, and she'd much rather spend her days surfing with her friends or hanging out with her girlfriend than honing her powers as a fire elemental. But when members of her family's coven back east are murdered under mysterious circumstances that can only be the result of powerful witchcraft, her family must suddenly return to dreary upstate New York. There, MZ will have to master her neglected craft in order to find the killer before her family becomes the next target.
Dum dum dum.
Hell, Nebraska. What would you do if you discovered that hell does not exist? Could you take on the role of the devil himself, meting out punishment for the wicked in your grotesque city of the damned?
There's more words there.
CEX Publishing is proud to present a deluxe hardcover edition of the indie hit comic. What would you do if you discovered that hell does not exist? Could you take on the role of the devil himself, meting out punishment for the wicked in your grotesque city of the damned? The team of Sean Manning, Macbeth the Red King, and Anna Weisig, Godkiller, explore the temptation to take divine power into human hands as a popular high school teacher and his star pupil wield damnation and forgiveness as weapons. The Phantom, The Complete DC Comics, Volume 3. Yes, it's the classic, The Phantom. And finally, we have Star Wars, the galaxy's greatest villains. George Lucas was showing how someone as clever, complicated, and evil as Palpatine could twist and manipulate democracy. The villains of Star Wars have terrified audiences for over 40 years as they have fought against all that is good in the galaxy far, far away. This lavishly illustrated volume includes classic interviews from the clique players behind the characters, including Ian McDiarmid, Palpatine, Ray Park, Darth Maul, Jeremy Bulloch, Boba Fett, Peter Cushing, Grand Moff Tarkin, Christopher Lee, Count Dooku, and David Prowse and James Earl Jones, Darth Vader, along with the creators who have brought creator George Lucas's epic vision to life. So lots of photos, lots of interviews. Hard to see, I know, but yeah. Cool stuff. All right, let's get started with the comics. You ready?
Sure. But first, the actors that she mentioned who played some of the villains in Star Trek, 10% off to whoever can, to the first person tomorrow who can tell Joetta which one of those actors that she mentioned was here in Wilson for the premiere of episode 1.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, we have the 06 Protocol from Aftershock Comics. The seemingly perfect life of the Marino family is shattered when family patriarch Faust is brutally murdered on a quiet summer night. Is there a murder theory going through this week's comics? His wife, Kat, and 16-year-old daughter, Missy, are forced to confront a shocking truth about Faust's involvement in a secret government program known as the 06 Protocol. Now, Kat and Missy have to protect each other as they are hunted and haunted by the people and secrets of Faust's double life. Written by Lee Turner and illustrated by Cliff Richards, becomes a story of family secrets, betrayal, and bonds built in blood. So yeah, there you go.
I meant to have a question about the hit song by Cliff Richards, not this one, but the singer, and I didn't get a chance to look it up. But I love that song, whatever it was called.
Okay. Above Snakes, Volume 3 for Above Snakes.
Oh, those don't get there.
Special Order, Ant, number 5 from Eric Larson. Avengers, X-Men Eternals, Judgment Day, number 4. Is that the second print? That's number 4. Let's cover A. So then we also have a Chrissy Zulo cat variant, which is just as cute as it could possibly be.
That is adorable.
We have a Peach Momoko variant, also very nice. We have a Lucio Vecchio, I don't know. And Ashley Witter has done the Men of AXE variant for this week. Also in AXE, we have Mark Brooks's second print of number 1, right? Yeah, number 1. Black and white.
It's a really nice black and white.
It is. Savage Avengers is on number 5, and Linnell Francis Yu has done the cover for this. Back Issue Magazine, volume number 138 is out this week. All right, let's move on to the bats. Start with Batgirls. Batgirls is on number 10. And we have a cover by Sweeney Boo.
Really nice cover there.
We have a Harley Quinn 30th anniversary cardstock variant from Erica Henderson.
Oh, the Batgirls playing D&D.
Are they playing D&D? Yeah, that's what I thought. And then there is... this got the wrong sticker on it. It's definitely not that book. This is the Batgirls 1 to 25 by Rian Gonzalez. Oh, I don't know what happened to that sticker. That's funny. Future State Gotham is on number 17. War of the Batman. And there is a variant cover by Choku.
Robert, I'm pretty sure you'd been getting those. Let us know if you need that issue or not.
I Am Batman.
No,
Special Order, number 13.
You're Joetta.
Enter the Question.
You're Joetta. Why are you lying to
Also,
these people?
Special Order, Batman Urban Legends, number 19.
Okay, so you're lying to these people and you're ignoring me.
I am doing a very good job of it, yes. All right, here we go, guys. It is time for the new DC book of the week. Batman versus Robin. Father versus son for the fate of the DCU.
Something is horribly wrong in the magic realm. And it seems like Damian Wayne might actually be the cause of this somehow. Zatanna is obviously a big part of issue 1. Constantine, the Demon, Felix Faust, Tanarak. You're going to be seeing as many of the magic characters as we have in the DC universe. With Batman Superman World's Finest, we've made no secret that the Devil Nezha, who was the villain there, is also going to be one of the big villains in Batman vs. Robin. Mahmoud is great. The character likenesses are bang on. The way he handles Batman is terrific. He takes advantage of the real estate that I give him, and he doesn't squawk when I shovel just gobs and gobs of magical artifact reference at him. Batman vs. Robin ties very strongly into the future of the DC Universe. There's something that happens in the climax that will affect dozens and dozens of DC characters, minor and major.
So this book is coming from Batman, Superman, World's Finest, and
Shadow War.
Shadow War, but it is not dependent on those. It can
Right,
be
right.
Mark Waid.
We had a retailer meeting that I was part of with Mark Waid, and he stressed that it is very approachable on its own.
Joshua Middleton cardstock variant.
Are you reading or am I reading?
I'm going to read.
Okay.
I just want to keep the covers moving.
Ah.
Spinning out of the events of both Batman, Superman, World's Finest, and Shadow War, father and son will do battle in one of the single most earth-shattering tales ever told. Deep in the heart of Lazarus Island, the demonic legacy of the Al Ghul family line has at last been freed, and the devil Neza is out for blood. To reclaim his total domination over planet Earth, Neza has supercharged magic. Anyone who dares use it is overcome by a demonic evil that supercharges their abilities to dangerous, unpredictable, and in some cases, deadly levels. With Damien in Neza's clutches and Bruce haunted by the return of an old friend, the Dark Knight and the Boy Wonder are pitted against one another in the battle of a century. Legendary writer Mark Waid helms the next epic saga in Batman history, while superstar artist Mahmoud Asrar makes his triumphant return to DC.
So these are some of the covers.
Regular covers, and then
You have more?
yeah,
Okay.
that's the one in 25?
This is the 1 in 25. Oh, what happened here?
I don't know what happened.
There we go.
This is the 1 in 50 by Brian Hitch. This is the foil 1 in 100 by Mahmoud Asrar. I can't say his name. I
The
feel
cover
really
for
bad.
number 1, the main cover for number 1, but in foil,
And this is Francis Manipoul's 1 in 150 foil variant.
which is really, really sweet.
And for some reason, the team variant's not here.
And then there's a team variant as well, which is actually a pretty good cover, but for some reason it seems to be AWOL. Here we go.
There you go.
That is the team variant for the book. I am definitely looking forward to reading this one. Oh, that reminds me. Normally, when you come in, you are greeted by at the front a bunch of our store picks of books we're excited for this week. Not that we've read or are basing a recommendation on necessarily, but books that we're excited for. And there's also a section of those on the shelf toward the end because we were out of town and folks are sick and yada, yada, yada. We don't really have that list this week. Nor will it be in the email, though Joetta's going to try to throw something together for it tomorrow. We'll see how that works. But anywho, it'll be back to normal next week also.
I'm going to try to remember what we said during the video were our picks. We have David's picks, but that's the only one we have. So anyway, Bjorn, the Island, Chapter 3, number 3 of 4 for the Littlest Viking. He's so cute. Special order, we have Blind Alley from Behemoth, number 5. We have a glow in the dark. Isn't that a descriptive cover? Aren't you allowed to see that?
How do you know it glows in the dark?
Because it says it does.
Yeah.
But it is the Boogeyman Volume 1. This is new cover art. It is the blank sketch variant, but it also glows in the dark. I haven't looked at it in the dark, so I don't know what exactly glows, but that's the protective cover over top because the glow in the dark stuff, you don't want it to get messed up.
Well, I'm curious.
Captain America,
Sentinel of
number
Liberty.
4.
You have to say which Captain America.
It's Sentinel of Liberty. It's a new cover art.
How did... Whoa,
Came out last
stop. Time out.
What?
Where's that at? I guess under T?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's an interesting place to put that. Okay. I started to go like that. Like that's suddenly different.
The title.
Okay. So it's a blank cover and the top up here, the title, glows in the dark. Gotcha.
I will get it out of T.
Well, you can keep going. We'll get to it when we get to T.
No, I'll get it out of T, but where it belongs.
It's part of the mythos.
I forgot that was the beginning of the title. We had that at the second part of the title. Okay, so Bone Orchard Mythos.
Pretend you didn't see Captain America. You gonna show it again? Or
No.
There's only the one cover?
Well, it's just new cover art. It was out last week. 10,000 Black Feathers, #1. From Image Comics. From Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino, the acclaimed creative team behind Gideon Falls, Primordial, and The Passageway, comes a new series in the bold and ambitious shared horror universe of the Bone Orchard mythos. Trish and Jackie are best friends and avid gamers. But when the line between reality and their fantasy world is blurred by an evil darkness, can they be the heroes of their own story? 10,000 Black Feathers is the newest entry into the Bone Orchard mythos. This universe will feature self-contained graphic novels and limited series about the horrors waiting to be discovered within the Bone Orchard. Yeah, he's not telling you what number they are. That's the 1 in 50.
She was talking.
This is the one
How was I
100.
supposed to say something while she was talking? I was being polite. I was giving thumbs up.
Yeah, by covering up what I'm trying to read is really helpful.
What you're trying to read? I guess my kid was anyway. Anyway. So anyway, in case you didn't get my messages, that awesome cover, and that super sick awesome cover.
Okay, this, by the way, is the 1 in 25, the full art of the regular cover. I love that. And if you didn't notice, there's a face in the feather. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think.
Is that why you didn't think it was a cool cover? Because you didn't realize there was a skull in the feather?
Personally, I don't think it's a cool cover because that book doesn't tell me what it is.
It doesn't matter. Moving on. We're on Captain Marvel. We're on number 41 for Captain Marvel.
That is for a book called Black Feather with Red Face. Or #1 or something like that.
And then Johnson has done the Beyond Amazing Spider-Man variant for Captain Marvel number 40.
Who's Johnson?
I don't know. I didn't know the first. They didn't put the first name on there. Damien L. Fleet has done the variant cover for Cover the Dead with Lime, which I think is a restock. But anyway.
Is it #1?
Daredevil is on number 3. Marco Cicchetto has done the A cover. And Paula Seguero has done the B cover. And Alex Malev has done the 1 in 25 variant cover.
Tell me that again.
Cover A. It goes to something. Special order, we have Dark Beach number 6.
Special order, I believe. Yep.
I said that. Dark Crisis. One shots. We are on to Wonder Woman. Also featuring Martian Manhunter. Dark Spaces Wildfire is on issue number 3.
Did you know she ran Calling Wildfire?
That's the V variant. That girl is on fire. Okay. Molly Maracchini.
I like my song better. Hey, Robert, how are you? Gotcha, Robert. Will do.
And there's another variant cover, and that's it. That's Dark Spaces Wildfire. Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer is on number 5. And Frank Frazetta, of course, does the B variant cover. Which is interesting because there is no character on that cover.
I feel like you lied to me about which part was going to be bigger.
The Flash!
He'll save every one of us.
It's the wrong Flash.
But it's a new #1.
You do that every single time.
It could have been the right Flash.
No, because this is the fastest man alive.
Why would they make a comic book of the other Flash so I can do that for reals?
This is Andy Muschietti's variant cover.
Nobody ever said this Flash would save every one of us. In fact, this Flash can barely keep his ass out of jail. This is set in
he works for the cops.
This Flash series is set in the DCEU, I guess is what it's called, the DC Marvel universe, DC movie universe.
Oh!
So just there, see it says.
You know, when I do it, it's just by accident. When you do it, it's like a Freudian slip.
official movie tie-in comic. So, someday there may actually be a movie for it to tie into. Who knows? It may or may not star Ezra Miller when it comes out. Who knows?
Did you notice I didn't see him on the cover? You can't really tell that, but
there used to be a photo cover that would have his picture on it. But
anyway,
not anymore.
This is Flavor Girls. This is issue 3 of 3.
What flavor?
Well, she's pineapple. But this is a really fun little story. This is the end of the story. If you have not read Flavor Girls, we have 1 and 2, and we can certainly order you a copy of number 3.
I'm guessing pineapple, lime, chocolate, and blueberry?
No, but whatever. But
what is it?
It's really cute. Like,
well, blueberries aren't really blue.
I mean, it's kind of like what would happen if you were suddenly a part of Sailor Moon.
Okay.
All of a sudden, you've become a Sailor Moon. Now, what do you do? Because they're still fighting and you're still training.
All right.
I guess you wouldn't be Sailor Moon. You would be a guardian. Pretty guardian.
Is her name Moon and she's a sailor? Is that how that works? I've never seen anything Sailor Moon. I know nothing. I know girls like to cosplay her and look really slutty doing it, but other than that, I know
there's
nothing.
Mercury. Mars.
Sailor Mercury?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
they're the planets.
Why are they planets and she's a moon? Is she not really one of them? She just sort of hangs around?
She's the queen. But anyway, don't worry about it.
She's the queen. She'd be Sailor Sun then? All right. So obviously,
Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I have only watched like here and there sporadically of Sailor Moon, so you just leave me alone, okay?
Somebody come in tomorrow.
I know there's Sailor Neptune.
And
there's
spend at least
Mercury.
a half hour. If you can spend at least a half hour explaining to Joetta about Sailor Moon, you get your stuff tomorrow for free.
No, you do not. No, you do not.
Okay, 45 minutes.
No, you do not, because I know several people who can talk about Sailor Moon for a long time. Fatima Wahid has done the variant cover for Godzilla versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is really cute.
Like
just little boys playing with their Power Rangers. I love it. And is it not two little boys? Is it a little boy and a little girl?
I think it's a little boy and a little girl.
Oh, yeah, she got a barrette in her hair. Okay, never mind.
Well, boys can't wear barrettes? What is wrong with you? You aren't woke at all, are you?
It is 2 children playing with their Power Rangers.
Yeah, how do you know that they identify as a boy and a girl? You don't even know.
I don't. They could be theys. I don't know.
How do you know they're children? They could be Romulans. Well, not Romulans because we know what Romulans look like, but still, they could be.
They'd still be children.
Venusians.
They'd still be children.
What if they don't call them children?
They just wouldn't be. They wouldn't be human children. Anyway, Freddie Williams the second has also done the full art variant cover.
What
of
if
the
they're
1
from
in 10.
a planet where they start young and then where they start?
Oh,
no,
like they're Benjamin
they start
Button?
old and they grow young.
Those are Benjamin Buttons.
So maybe those are full grown senior citizens right there. How do you know? Anyway, that was Batman. That was not Batman. That was Godzilla Power Rangers.
Iron Man is on number 23. And Francis Menopole has done the Beyond Amazing Spider-Man variant cover for Iron Man. Do I know why? No. The Jurassic League, guys, this is just fun stuff. This is just fun. It's just fun.
Whack, but fun.
And yeah, this is the Jonathan Marks variant cover, which is just, I think it's pretty. It's like watercolor. It's pretty.
Yeah, that's really nice. I like that a lot.
The Least We Can Do, Elisa Romboli did the A cover and the B cover and the C cover. Dun dun. You're not seeing double. It is actually reverse.
It took me a while to figure that out when I was ordering them.
It's from Image Comics. Mysterious magical power arises from a world nearly destroyed by war. A young woman fights for her ideas of revolution and to build a new society from the debris. Realizing that she can't do it alone, she has to prove her worth to eclipse rebels to join them against the dreadful Eden army. A story of discovering what is right and what love means in a military-occupied and socially oppressed United Kingdom. And, since we're talking about love, let's go on to Love Everlasting. Roger, I love you, but at some point love has to die. And so do you. Joan, my darling. No, please. What are you doing?
So I read number 1. I enjoyed it. It's weird.
The Hunt for Love.
No idea what's going on, or at least no idea why it's going on.
I like Alison Sampson's full art variant cover, though.
That is a super fun variant. Super
And
fun.
Terry Dodson's.
Also a fun variant. But it's by Tom King. So I can strongly continue.
Yeah, I read it too. It,
Strongly recommend
interesting.
it. At some point, he'll explain what's happening or why what's happening is happening. So, pardon us, we were up late last night.
Lunar Room. Number 4. And Georgia, no, we weren't up late. We were driving late.
Well,
Driving.
and then up after that.
Well, yes.
Well, that's true. I was up late. You slept most of yesterday, so while I drove.
Joe Simcoe has done the A cover
Hinted several
for
times that,
Mad
it'd be a great
Balls
time to
versus
switch.
GPK. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no,
That
you
didn't
don't.
happen.
And the trading card variant. Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, I did.
Oh, no, you don't.
Why not?
Because you told me you didn't want me to drive.
No, I told
John Springelmeyer has done the A cover.
I even literally said one
For
time that if we switched now, I would have enough time to
Masquerade.
fall asleep before we got into the mountains.
You didn't say it that way. You said, I wish I could trade now and fall asleep before we get to the mountains. That is not what you said.
That was still plenty of time
Francesco
for you to say, "Oh, just you
Francavilla.
drive, honey." I understand. But of course, you'd have to stay awake long enough to make the whole sentence.
We are on the air. Masquerade. Do you know anything about Masquerade?
I
Pull it
share.
up so I can read it.
I share the truth with our friends and whatever viewers.
An all-new sci-fi crime drama from writer and filmmaker Kevin Smith and screenwriter Andy McElfresh. Felicia Dance is hiding in plain sight. The provocative social media star and shock TV sensation has one of the most recognizable faces in the world, so she can't capture and kill the butchers who murdered her little brother and experiment on Felicia like a lab rat when she was a child. Not unless she looks like someone else. The face of justice is reshaped forever in Masquerade, an exciting new vigilante comic series from writers Kevin Smith and Andy McFresh and artist John Springelmeyer, marking the dynamic debut of Smith's Secret Stash Press imprint with his very own vigilante. Why does it say the same thing twice?
Well, it says more down there, and it adds the artist.
Oh,
It's add up there. So,
okay.
So this is the first in Kevin Smith's new imprint at Dark Horse. Yes, Kevin Smith from Clerks, Chasing Amy, Dogma, and other lesser movies. The hell is the Walrus called? I can't remember the name of the Walrus movie.
I don't want to remember the name of the Walrus movie. I'm sorry, Kevin Smith, if you're watching this video, but I did not enjoy that 2.5 hours.
No, she didn't like the Walrus. I like.
I will never get it
I
back.
thought the Walrus movie was pretty good. It was certainly better than the next one, the German sausage one.
Yeah, I didn't go to see that one because I wasn't about to.
And the third one's never even come out. So, hey, well, what do you know? So anyway, this is a new imprint that Kevin has with Dark Horse. He plans on doing a connected universe of different titles, and he has already told he did a video for retailers to watch, and he strongly hinted, at least, if not actually told us, that he was going to be working hard to get this made into something live action, TV show, movie, something or another. So I'm very curious to read this. Hopefully he can get it to come out on time.
All right. Another new book this week. David Nakayama brings us the A cover for Midnight Suns.
David Nakayama.
Suns,
Drawing
S-U-N-S.
this good book.
And don't you have a thing for me?
I do.
Federico Vincetti has done the B variant.
We shouldn't talk about the thing I have for you while we're on here, though.
Rise of the Midnight Suns, a dark prophecy and apocalyptic new villains with horrifying powers, the like of which Earth has never faced before, ordains a team of Midnight Suns to rise and tear up. Magic, Wolverine, Blade, Spirit Rider, and Nico Minoru. What does this new threat have to do with the strange Sorcerer Supreme's past? And why is Strange Academy student Zoe Laveau #1 on the Sun's list?
So this is a new team, Midnight SUNS, not the Midnight SONS.
Game variant.
She said that.
This is the Spider-Man Midnight Suns armor.
You guys know what I mean.
And this is Magic Midnight Suns
Suns years,
armor.
you stop listening. You just go to shake your
And
head.
apparently you just keep talking while we're talking to them too.
You do.
Kevin Eastman did the 1 in 25 ratio.
You hope they won't notice, but we really hope that they do. Hey, I was already done with all the books for that one.
Hey, I missed a graphic novel.
Which one? Alrighty then.
Here, have a box.
That's another one that I didn't know about, so I don't have a description for you. I have a box. Yes, I do. I have a boxy.
Good,
box.
because mindset #3 is you're going to put it right in front of the camera.
Well, I have a pile of books over here at the moment, so I've got to put it somewhere while I get things.
Look at the
shuffled.
books, not at the camera, because, why would you worry about seeing us? John Pearson. Oh, that's cover A. Whoops. Sorry. I got them backwards.
If the lady had given me a box to start with, then you wouldn't have this box in front of you.
The lady is
A tramp. That's how the song goes.
John Pearson has done the second printing for #1. So we also have #1 second prints, guys. Sweet.
Mindset.
Yep. It is a really good story. I really like it. I'm excited for #3. That is on my list for this week. It's probably on your list too, isn't it?
Yes, it would be.
Yes, I thought so.
Just realized.
Alejandro Capuccio has done
Alejandro.
a second printing for Moon Knight #14.
Oh, Alejandro.
And now we move on to Predator. Lanil Francis Yu did the A cover for Predator, which I like that cover. I'm not a big
#2.
Predator fan. Yes. And Natasha Bustos did the variant cover.
Bustos.
Joseph Michael Linsner has done the A cover for Immortal Red Sonja #6. Lyrics has done the
Super sexy.
variant cover, and Lyrics has also done an Ultraviolet. Cool. So let me give you those so I can get them out of the way, and you can put them in whichever box they belong in, and I can talk about the next book, which is a new #1. Tim Seeley has done the cover for Revealer #1. And yes, this is a movie tie-in. Watch it now, only on Shudder. A something film. A Luke Boyce? A Luke Boyce film.
I know his name's not there, so I can't tell you.
No, it's not there. I told you it said more in the book than it did in there. Spinning out of this summer's hit indie horror film, Revealer, these 4 stories tie directly into the movie. Learn more about the characters, the lore, the Revealer's adult bookstore, and what awaits on the other side of the biblical apocalypse.
Okay.
So
So Revealer is the name of an adult bookstore? That's
apparently.
weird.
And this is Lane's variant, which is a little NSFW. And Howell and Farrell did the 1 in 15 incentive variant cover. I said a little because it's covered up.
Well, if you look, I'm pretty sure. I mean, she's definitely wearing a bra, and I think that's panties right there.
Okay, let's get whatever.
What? Well,
I said a little. Marcelo Fruzen has done the cover for #2 of 5 for Sacrament. That is from AWA.
Is he frozen like you were in the car?
Samurai Doggy is on #2, and Santos has done the A cover. This is really cute. I can't wait to read this story. This is fun. It's fun. It's just a fun samurai book.
I didn't get a chance to read it.
Little doggy becomes a samurai. Jay Lee is the cover. Jay Lee is not the cover. Jay Lee did the cover.
I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen a picture. of
Seven
Billy, so,
Sons,
he
Part
might look
4.
like that.
I
don't
hope
know.
not.
I mean, nothing against anyone who looked like that. I mean, I'm not.
And Jim Valentino has done the 30th anniversary 3D variant with 3D glasses for Shadowhawk. Dun, dun, dun. It's a one shot, in case you were curious. Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. We have a second printing of number something or other, number 1. The scraping giant one up there. That would lead to.
That is. Oh, this might be number. Oh, well, it says 10 rings down here. It must be number 10.
We've been together for 4 days, 5 days straight. We are so ready to kill each other.
I can't wait to go to work tomorrow.
Silver coin number 14. And Casper Wingard has done the variant cover. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. King Spawn number 14.
King Spawn.
And Thomas Natchlick has done the variant cover.
Hey, that reminds me, real quick.
Bjorn Barons did the A cover, by the way.
So R.I.P. to Her Royal Highness the Queen. But
Yes.
If any of you guys are familiar with Bob and Tom, you need to look up online. I'm sure they've got a video for it already. The King, the song King Charles,
King Chuck.
King Chuck, a parody based on Steve Martin's King Tut song from back when, done by Pat. I watch this well every day of my life, and I don't know Pat.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway, really funny song. Really funny song. You need to look for it. Anyway, next. I wonder if that would get
Why
flagged.
King Spawn brought that? Oh, look,
King Spawn.
King Chuck. Okay.
I wonder if that would get flagged for
Edge of Spider-Verse.
for
I'm sure it would.
copyright.
We can't play music on this thing because we get flagged for copyright every time we do it. Chris Anka did the variant cover, which is very sweet. And then we have a 1 in 10, also by Chris Anka, designed variant, which is hot. I like that cover.
That spider is super sexy.
And is it Michael Lubera? I don't remember what Lubera's first name is. They never tell me their first names, but that is the second print. I have to
Number
look them
one.
up. Of number 1, yes. All right, so we're moving on to Amazing Spider-Man number 9. It says, should I be as scared as I am? And Wolverine says, more, bub. And we have a variant cover by Alex Savu, by Patrick Gleason, and the Comunidad by Romero.
I like that. I would think that's really fun.
We
cover
also
for
have a
Rock
Mark
Knight,
Bagley second print for Amazing Spider-Man number 6.
aka number 900.
Spider-Man Exodus 29, Spider-Man 2099 Exodus Omega. You can get all that out in one sentence without getting mixed up. Takashi Akazaki has done the A cover for Spider-Punk
Say that 3
number
times fast.
5. All right, guys, I'm so excited. Chris Fenaglio has done the A cover for this new book.
Oh,
And the variant cover is by J.P. Foskett. And it is indeed Star Trek Lower Decks. Rarely going where no one has gone before. The hit Paramount Plus animated series makes its comics debut with Eisner-winning comics writer Ryan North, the unbeatable Squirrel Girl, at the helm. Soon after leading her crew on a planetary expedition aimed at building bridges and advancing Federation technology, Captain Freeman begins to suspect that the planet and its people are not all what they seem.
And it's
Meanwhile, the crew in the lower decks take to the holodeck,
And
enjoying
it's
some what? It's people.
I'm
Not
pretty sure you
all
said
what
and
they
it's
seem.
peeper.
It's people, not all
I'm
what they
pretty sure
seem.
you said peeper. I wish we could rewind while we're doing this. I'm really sure you said peeper. I'm going to
Okay,
check afterwards.
Okay, well, it was supposed to be
I'm
people.
going back over here.
It was people. Meanwhile, the crew in the lower decks take to the holodeck, enjoying some much-needed recreational time until a bloodthirsty visitor decides to join in on their games. Oops. I guess this one had a little power left.
Wow.
She made his uniform go away.
Yes, she did.
So, in case you were wondering, it's here. Star Trek number 400.
It's on the shelf already downstairs.
I like those cute little faces. They're so cute.
They are adorable.
Okay, so now we're moving on to Star Wars Bounty Hunters, Havoc at the Christian Disco.
Havoc at
Number 17 for Bounty Hunters, and the Chris Sprouse Choose Your Destiny variant cover. We also have a number 5 of Obi-Wan. And we have a Chris Sprouse Choose Your Destiny cover for Obi-Wan, number 5. We also have a Linux U variant for Obi-Wan. Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 15. A Christian Disco. That's what I said.
Okay.
What do you think I said?
A Christian.
A Christian.
I thought you said a Christian Disco. I'm really confused.
David Pulaski has done the variant cover for Superman, Son of Kal-El. And Pamela Hodgeboom has done the cardstock 1:25 ratio variant, which is the Super Pets.
Out on a date.
They're so cute.
Crypto and Streaky.
Gavin Garudry has done There's Something Wrong with Patrick Todd, number 3.
There's something wrong with Patrick Todd.
True Cult, Liana Congas has done the A cover, and Maria Lovett did the variant cover.
Gotta love it. I haven't read
And Elizabeth Beals has done the C variant.
I haven't read number 1 yet, but I need to.
Until My Knuckles Bleed is a one-shot, a one deadly shot.
This should be on my list if you want to know.
You going to pull it up so I can read it, or are you just going to make me like...
Nope, just you can only read that part of it.
Okay. Until My Knuckles Bleed, one dead Behemoth Comics. Victor Santos, creator of Polar, now a net picture, brings us a new story of crime at Line of the Boys, Watchmen, and Sin. The world of his new hit series, Until My a one deadly shot about war, violence, and redemption. Gavin Hart, former 90s serving sentence for the events of the damaged arc. If you want some kind of, should tell something about one of the day of the most extreme of superhero ages.
Sounds incredible to me. I can't wait to read it. Do you want to now read the whole description?
Okay, now I'll read everything so you can understand what it says.
Sorry, we are really tired.
Until My Knuckles Bleed, one deadly shot, number 1 from Behemoth Comics. Victor Santos, creator of Polar. I don't know. Now a Netflix motion picture, brings us a new story of crime and capes in the line of the Boys, Watchmen, and Sin City, set in the world of his new hit series, Until My Knuckles Bleed, a one deadly shot about war, violence, consequences, and redemption. Gavin Hart, former 90s superhero, is serving sentence for the events of the extremely damaged arc. If he wants some kind of mercy, he should tell something about one of the darkest stories of the most extreme of superhero ages, a story which involves his old team, the CIA, and a buried creature in the heart of Europe.
Deep in the heart.
And you might as well just leave that right where it is and push it up a little bit, because the next book on the list is Vampirella Mind Warp.
Really,
number
I really
1.
enjoyed the reading
From Dynamite Comics. Well, find out from the one person who just left us because we're being so stupid. It's a deadly chase across reality in a Vampirella epic unlike any you've seen before. Enter the twisted world of Mind Warp. Meet Baroness Gruzal, an evil sorcerer with an ancient crown that possesses dreadful powers. Gruzal's ambition is to live 1,000 years, and she plans to accomplish this by stealing and inhabiting the powerful body of Vampirella. What follows is a mad chase across time and space itself, as seen through the prism of Vampirella's wild history and dark origins. Don't miss this new brain-melting epic from the feverish minds of writer Jeff Parker, Aquaman, and artist Benjamin Dewey, Namor.
Alrighty then.
And the variant cover is Smokin' Hot by Lyrics Liu.
I think both of those covers are smoking hot. I actually like the Lunsner one better.
Well, here's a Smokin' Hot cover for you.
Well, it's something.
Brian Hitch did the Venom, number 10. And the variant cover is by Paulo Segueria. It's Eddie, right?
Yeah.
See, I'm learning. Sarah Pacelli has done cover A for Miss Marvel and Venom. One shot. Miss Marvel and Venom by Peach Momoko.
It's a fun one.
And Miss Marvel and Venom by Walter Simonson.
Will that be on the shelf under V or M?
Under V for Venom. The Miss Marvels have been with where they belong. The one-shots have been
into their characters.
I don't know. It may be under Miss Marvel. I don't remember anymore. But anyway, this is a Whatnot Publishing. It is a one ash can that they sent us for free. And yeah, we'll share it with you. And if you tell me a really good story about why you should be the person to get it, maybe you can get it. We'll see. Wonder Woman number 791.
So should I tell you now, or do you want me to wait?
Tell me a really good story about why it should be yours. Paul Pope did the cardstock variant.
My shop. 2 words, see?
Yellow March
Beat that, people.
did the Harley Quinn 30th anniversary. Ho-ho! Did you just do that to our customers?
No, I did to our viewers. What? Are you?
I bite my tongue at you, sir. I do not merely bite my tongue.
Your thumb, not your
My
tongue.
thumb. My thumb. My thumb. I don't know why I said
This
thumb.
is a thumb.
Thumb. It's even worse. Second print.
Thumb.
David,
Oh.
I could flip you the bird. It's the same thing. It's just not Shakespearean. X-Men Red,
Hoity
number
toity
6.
you. I'm all Shakespearean.
David just a Beyond Amazing Spider-Man variant, which they're pixelated in the back, guys. It's cute. As he gets closer,
He gets closer, he gets more in focus.
Yeah, it's really fun. And then Torrin Clark did the Araco variant
Which is
The
super
planet.
fun.
that he's from. He's from Araco.
Because he's a planet? He doesn't look like
He's
a planet.
from Araco, or he lives on Araco. Nobody's from Araco. Araco is Mars terraformed.
Re-terraformed?
It's just terraformed. Well, yeah. I mean, eventually there was water before, so at some point it was terraformed before. Supper Club.
Hey, we're coming in under
This is
an
it.
hour.
This is it. Oh no, there's two 3D things, but this is the book I missed. Supper Club, and I will read it to you because I don't know anything about this book. I haven't even read this yet. Food, friendship, and drama. High school is always cooking up something unexpected. Nora, Lily, and Iris are seniors at South Seaside High. Their differing schedules and mounting extracurriculars inspire the girls to form a secret club where they can hang without sacrificing their future aspirations. Enter Supper Club, the delicious solution to their problems. When life starts to crumble like a cookie under the girls' feet, they rely on comfort food to hold it together. Can Supper Club endure life's most challenging recipes without burning to a crisp? A foodie-infused friendship drama that's equal parts the Babysitters Club and Relish Supper Club is perfect for Rena Tellemeyer's readers. Okay, there you go. And then we have 2 new monsters, Mecha Strike Monster Hunters. We have Thanos and we have Venom. And that's it, folks.
These
I'm
look
going to leave
super
you
cool.
with Venom. Here, I'll hold that up. You turn it off. You stop. We'll leave you with the Mech Strike Monster Hunters, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Don't forget, 10% off for what?
I don't know. I have to watch the beginning of the video
Yeah,
again.
I don't even remember now. But 45 minutes to explain to Joetta.
No, I am not doing that. I already told you I know several people who could talk for a long time